It begins high in the wind-swept Andes, where the air is thin and the earth is stubborn. Here, for over 5,000 years, a humble seed quietly sustained entire civilizations. The Incas called it Chizoya Mama, the mother of all grains. But quinoa was never truly a grain at all. It was a seed disguised in golden armor. It thrived where wheat and corn would fail, standing tall against frost, drought, and relentless sun. In the Inca Empire, it was sacred, offered to the gods before the planting season began. Warriors ate it before battle, believing it gave them strength and endurance. Farmers harvested it under the watch of snow-capped mountains, drying the seeds in the open air. Every step was deliberate, for quinoa was life and life was precious. When Spanish conquistadors arrived, they saw its power and feared it. They outlawed quinoa, burning fields and forcing the people to plant European grains instead. But the seed survived, hidden in remote valleys and carried in secret by those who refused to forget. Centuries later, it emerged again. Just as the world was searching for better ways to nourish itself, quinoa's greatest secret lay in its completeness. A rare plant with all 9 essential amino acids. It was a gift for those who could not eat meat, yet still needed the strength it once gave Incan warriors. Its fiber supported digestion, its minerals built bones, and its antioxidants guarded cells from damage. Golden, red, black, each variety with its own taste and texture. It adapted to modern kitchens as easily as it had to ancient terraces. From breakfast bowls to gourmet salads, from soups to breads, quinoa began to travel the globe. NASA even studied it as a potential food for astronauts, recognizing its resilience and nutrition. But its rise brought challenges too. Sudden global demand shook the economies of Andean farmers. Prices soared, and quinoa, once a staple for locals, became too expensive for many to eat. Yet communities fought to balance tradition with opportunity, protecting their heritage while feeding the world. Cooking quinoa was simple. Rinse away the bitter saponins, simmer in water or broth, and let it fluff. Each tiny seed expanded, releasing a subtle, nutty aroma. It absorbed flavors, embraced spices, and welcomed vegetables, meats, or herbs. Gluten-free, high in protein, rich in magnesium and iron. It became a symbol of health. Athletes praised its energy, doctors recommended it for heart and metabolic health. Vegans and vegetarians embraced it as a plant-based protein powerhouse. In the fitness world, it became the grain that wasn't a grain. In the culinary world, it became a canvas for creativity. But quinoa's true magic was in its story, a survivor from an ancient empire, still feeding humanity. It reminded us that resilience could be delicious, that history could live on in every bite. And as we eat it today, in salads, soups, or pilafs, we echo the footsteps of farmers on those Andean slopes. We taste the same strength that fueled warriors and sustained empires. We honor the hands that kept its seeds alive through centuries of silence. Quinoa teaches that the smallest things can hold the greatest power, that nourishment is more than calories. It is heritage, survival, and connection. Its journey is not just about food, but about the unbroken thread between past and present. From ancient terraces to modern plates, quinoa continues its quiet revolution, a reminder that the most humble seed can change the course of health and history. And with each spoonful, we become part of a story that began thousands of years ago. The story of a seed that refused to die. A seed that still whispers to the wind in the high Andes, waiting for the next harvest. And perhaps the story of how humanity will feed itself in the future. Because quinoa is not just what we eat, it is what we remember. Like and subscribe to stay connected to more fascinating journeys of the world's most powerful foods.